Greetings, art lovers. This is Daniel Kremer for Trailers from Hell, and I'm going to break the rules just a bit here today, and I'm going to offer you a telefilm trailer. But considering that the studio here was Universal and it was the late '60s, who really knows if the film didn't see a theatrical run somewhere in the world? So to explain a little bit, the Universal back then had a habit of cobbling together television episodes into quickie features or repackaging their TV movies to the international film markets as theatrical product. This happened with dozens of titles. They also happened to have had a habit of shooting extra material on occasion when theatrical product premiered on TV, and the results were often bananas. In any event, the movie is Night Gallery, which marks the professional directorial debut of Steven Spielberg, who was 21 years old here, directing Joan Crawford. What a way to break into the biz. So collectively, the film also features Roddy McDowall, Portafoy. Yeah, I mean, the name Portafoy is said by Roddy McDowall's character. I don't know how many times. You could do like a drinking game with that. Ossie Davis, who plays the character Portafoy, Richard Kiley, Barry Sullivan, Tom Bosley, and Sam Jaffe. So I give you the pilot movie trailer for Night Gallery. This is a promo that, to me, plays like a classic trailer, except with a better narrator, the incomparable master of the macabre, Rod Serling himself. Personally, I do count this Night Gallery film as very much a piece of cinema. Two of the story segments in this movie were adapted from Rod Serling's short story collection, The Season to Be Wary, which was published in 1967. The first segment is directed by Boris Segal. It tells the story of a wicked, scheming nephew to an old, decrepit, rich painter, and the nephew's battle of wits with a crafty butler over a painting with possible supernatural properties. The second segment stars Joan Crawford as a cruel, cunning, wealthy blind woman who pays a sad sack schlemiel to donate his eyes for only 12 hours of sight. Lots of fancy trick photography, quite arty for network television in the late 60s. Believe it or not, his contribution got him labeled by network and studio execs as too avant-garde. Yeah, Steven Spielberg, the great avant-garde experimental filmmaking icon. The final segment, directed by the underrated Barry Shear, known for his work on Wild in the Streets, The Todd Killings, and Across 110th Street, stars Richard Kiley as an escaped Nazi war criminal on the run in South America, who is able to astrally project himself into a painting of a fisherman on a peaceful mountain lake. That story doesn't end there, as you might have guessed. I must once again call attention to the work of composer Billy Goldenberg. As far as I'm concerned, the most overlooked, underrated film composer of all time, and his work here is incredible. Experimental, inventive, expressive, perfect. I love all three stories in this film, and it worked well enough for viewers to sell Night Gallery to the network as a series, a 70s answer to the Twilight Zone. I've seen many, if not most, episodes, and if you ask me, they never really beat this original movie. By the way, Spielberg remained friendly with Joan Crawford up until her death. Rumor has it that she even sent him a note when Jaws and Close Encounters pushed him into the stratosphere. It said something along the lines of, "Knew you'd make good." Joan was not only Mommy Dearest, she was Joan the Soothsayer, Crawford the Clairvoyant.